What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Knuckle Sandwich with your host, Brandon Anderson. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Today we're interviewing Gates, the sniper cook, and I told him if he gets us to 550, I'll get him a Knuckle Sandwich t-shirt up at that LFA 210 event that he's fighting at upcoming soon. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit the notifications, the bell, all that kind of stuff. We're on the road to 1,000. But again, today we're interviewing Gates Cook, the sniper, one of the top amateurs in my opinion, especially in this tough to match 170 division. He's got a really big fight coming up against the number one guy in the nation, Todd Pickett, as well as he's turned to be a promoter himself with the Sniper Series boxing event this past weekend. So we're going to talk about that a little bit too. But without further ado, let's bring in the sniper himself, Gates Cook. Gates, what's happening, my man? How are you today?
How's it going, brother? Thank you for having me.
Bro, well, thank you. Sorry for the little bit of the delay. We thought we were going to get blown over in a tornado. Had two cross right over Clarksville right before this, but all is well, and here we are. So I'm excited to have you on, man. And yeah, Sniper Series boxing event, man. Tell me a little bit about how this came about. You're on the other side of the promotion, not the fighter this time, the promoter.
Yeah. So the Sniper Series was I've always wanted to get into promoting. Like, just I think in general, I'm a good leader. I'm good when it comes to business. How I promote myself. I mean, if you click on my social media, you can see that. So when it came to just me having the opportunity to have my own kind of like promotion, I jumped on it right away. My coach offered it to me, and he asked me like how did he believe the turnout would be, and I told him that I have a good support system, and I really think we can get things going. So the turnout was amazing. Shout out to all the sponsors that helped. Once again, that was just a huge deal as well, because without them, none of that is possible. But it was a great turnout. It was cool to put some kids in position and make them feel like they were in the big lights, and just let them see how it could be if they work hard and keep staying disciplined. Just a turnout that it could among to, like, as if they turned pro. I tried to make my show as close to pro as possible, so just to give kids like a little outlet.
Heck yeah, man. And I saw a little thing. I scrolled through your social media earlier today, and a small little interview that you had kind of like on the side right before the Sniper Series started. And you kind of told a little bit about your background, how you got into MMA through your buddy Dylan Butka, right?
Yeah.
You were going to semi-pro basketball, like all these kind of things. And you said that the whole point of Sniper Series was to get those kids out of those positions and get them put into things. So it sounds like you accomplished what you were setting out for.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, man, so it was just boxing, correct? 8 boxing matches, 2 title
Yes, yep.
fights.
Yep. So originally we had 10 matches, but you know how it is, man. People
Yeah.
get sick on fight day. Some people decide they don't want to fight. I don't hold it past anybody. That's why it's amateurs, you know what I mean? But so yeah, we ended up having 8 fights, 2 title fights.
Nice. And were all the outcomes about how you expected it? Were there any fights that were just like blew your socks off type of deal, or?
Um, Man, there was a lot of really close fights. Like, to be honest, like, it's so hard with the amateur boxing. Like, you know how the judges. I mean, if you don't know, well,
Sure.
you would go to an event, you would know. It's really hard to judge some of them. There was some razor thin close fights. So there was a really good night of fights.
Heck yeah, man. And how was it for you being on the other side of the promotion? Like I said earlier, normally you're the fighter and you're going through all the
Um,
pre-fight meetings, but now you're the one doing them, you know?
a little stressful, to be honest. I have a different respect, newfound respect for them, because wow, man, yeah, that's not what I thought it was.
Well, let's fast forward a little bit. June 13th, Louisville, Kentucky, LFA 210 in Louisville. I just said that, but you're coming out of Ohio, so you're the out-of-town boy fighting the hometown kid, Todd Pickett, man.
What's new?
Tell me about this fight, man. How did this come about? I mean, this is a huge one. This is, probably one of the bigger amateur fights that's going to happen this year, in my opinion.
So we're always looking for a fight. We had just fought on I believe it was LFA 204. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to. Okay, yeah,
Yep.
LFA 204 in Connecticut, and I had just lost a decision that I beat myself completely. I had to fight a minute and a half into the fight. I just decided to I had some follow up shots that I don't know if it woke him up or just sparked something in him, but I had the guy who was completely knocked out, and I kind of beat myself. I lost the decision, so I told my coach I wanted a quick turnaround fight. I didn't care where at, and the opportunity came up, and I don't say no to anybody. I want to
Sure.
fight. If you think you're the best, you're gonna have to show me why.
Well, so 7-0 Todd Pickett versus 4-3 Gates Cook. But man, like amateur records, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, and everybody knows it. They don't really matter. It doesn't tell the whole story. You're 4-3, but if you look at the guys that you lost to, Melvin Javel, a teammate of Alex Pereira, you've got Sean Magnus, who we were talking about earlier, missed weight by 5-ish pounds, and then Garrett Hirschberger, who used to be one of the top guys as well too. So again, fighting the tougher competition, stacking up your amateur record, whether that's in wins and losses, just an experience in itself, man. I mean, talk to me a little bit about that mindset going into this fight.
I just think a lot of guys, and I'm not saying this specific opponent. I don't have anything against this guy except that he's in my way. Like the cherry pick, and maybe it's been hard for other people to get fights too, but like I said, man, fighting the experienced guys is only going to pay off. Taking the easy fights, I could be 8-0, 9-0 right now. Cool. Who did I fight? That's what matters. What wars was I in? What experience did I get out of it? That's what I'm looking for. Like I've only had 2 fights still that have went the distance, so I'm still looking to get more cage time, and I'm hoping I can get that out of this fight. I don't even care if this fight ends in a finish for me. I'm as long as I get my hand raised, I wouldn't mind going 3 rounds and showing that I can be in there with a top level guy and just fight full MMA. I'm more than a striker, and I'm ready to show that.
So what is it like being on these big cards? LFA 204, LFA 210, Fury as well up in Texas. Like, man, I mean, the lights, do they seem a little bit brighter out there compared to the smaller regional
Um,
shows?
I mean, I I manifested this, man. Like I literally manifested this when I first started taking fighting on full time. I had already pictured myself in this position. So it was just a reality that was waiting to happen, man. Like I like the lights. The lights I think make me perform better. I'm a performer, bro. Like that's what I do. I perform. I excite. I excite people. I sell tickets, bro. That's what I do. People want to see me fight. I'm exciting.
Well, speaking of that, I was on the phone with Eddie Donaldson and Ed Suarez, probably last week or so. And what's funny is Ed asked me, he said, what are one of the fights that you're looking forward to? And I said, man, the Todd Pickett Gates Cook fight. It's got fight of the night written all over it. You've got, the hometown 7-0 guy versus Gates Cook. He's this long, lanky, like rangy striker that not a lot of 170s are. A lot of these 170s are just bigger wrestling guys and stuff. And
Yeah.
man, I mean, I'm super excited for it. What's the blueprint to take out the number one guy?
The blueprint is to beat them everywhere. I don't have a set game plan. I just get in there and go do what I do, man. I'm gonna go impose my will on him. He's gonna react to me. You know what I mean? I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna shoot and wrestle. If he stands, he will sleep. If he stands, he will go to sleep. If it goes to the ground, he will go to sleep. I'm fully prepared and ready. I got the best training team camp coaches in the world. I'm ready to go to war, man. I'm ready to take his O. His O gotta go.
I can't wait to see it live. To be honest, I'm super excited to be in Louisville that night. And Eddie Donaldson just said, "True story." I'm speaking facts here. That really happened. I'm not making it up. Man, I mean, I'm super excited for this. And how did you get the nickname the Sniper?
I got the nickname the Sniper. All the way back to high school, man. I was really good at basketball. I had
Okay.
like this. I had one of the state playoff records for threes in the county. And they just called me the Sniper. So when I got into fighting, I mean, you see my fighting ability. Like you said, a lanky striker, man. I really take striking very, very serious, and I'm a sniper, man. That's how I describe myself. That's what I show, and how I practice. I'm precise.
Well, so the reason I asked this is, sports in general, a lot of athletes, even just, I mean, professional, whatever, famous people, they all have nicknames, and some of them are gun related, like yours, the Sniper. So I'm gonna have you kind of like this or that, back to back to back, to see who has the best nickname amongst these athletes and famous people. Are you ready?
All right, we can try it. Come on.
All right, here we go. So first, we're gonna go Kevin Durant, Easy Money Sniper versus Machine Gun Kelly. Who's better? The better
Kevin
nickname.
Durant. Kevin
Kevin
Durant.
Durant. All right,
Easy
so
money.
easy money sniper versus sniper Caitlin Clark.
Sniper Caitlin Clark.
Oh, okay. So we got sniper Caitlin Clark versus AK-47 Andre Karolinko.
Caitlin Clark.
Oh man, all right. Caitlin Clark sniper versus pistol Pete Maravich.
Pistol Pete, easy.
All right, pistol Pete versus American sniper Chris Kyle.
My buddy Tyler gonna be mad if I don't say Chris Kyle, but I'm gonna have to go with Pistol Pete still.
All right, and final one: pistol Pete Maravich or the sniper Gates Cook.
The sniper Gates Cook. Easy one.
Well, man, I'm gonna give you the floor, brother. The floor is yours. Any shout outs that you have, any sponsors, anything else you want to say about LFA 210 coming up?
First, I definitely want to shout out all my sponsors. There is there is a complete village, man. Like everybody has helped me so much in my career that I just want to shout out all of them. I'm gonna have all of them posted up here soon, and I want everybody to go check out every single business. Also, make sure you guys go subscribe to Knuckle Sandwich, please, so I can get my shirt. And
Let's go.
for LFA 210, man, don't blink, you'll miss it. That's all I gotta say.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can catch Gates Cook taking on Todd Pickett at LFA 210 at Freedom Hall, June 13th, Louisville, Kentucky. Tickets only on Ticketmaster.com. Of course, UFC Fight Pass as well to watch the fight. Man, I mean, I'm super excited to meet you, number one, Gates, and I can't wait to see the fight, number two, brother. Don't forget, hit subscribe. Get this man a Knuckle Sandwich t-shirt for gosh heckin' sake.
Oh wait, one more shout out. One more shout out.
Go ahead.
Shout out Dos Locos too. Check them out in Fall Story, Ohio.
Boom.